We're going to explain the type error fromisoformat argument must be str error in Python. This error pops up when you try to use the fromisoformat method, typically on a datetime object, with something that isn't a string. Let's break down why this happens and how to fix it. 1. Understanding fromisoformat. The fromisoformat method is a handy tool for converting a date and/or time string in ISO 8601 format, like 20241027, tone 03000, or October 27, 2024, into a datetime object. This makes it easy to work with dates and times that you might receive from a database, an API, or a file. It's designed specifically for strings formatted according to this standard. 2. The root of the error, the error. Type error fromisoformat, argument must be star, means you've passed something other than a string to the fromisoformat method. This could be an integer, a float, a different type of object, or even none. Python's datetime module expects a string as input because it needs to parse the characters to understand the date and time components. 3. Common causes and solutions. Incorrect data type. Let's say you're pulling data from a spreadsheet or a database, and the date column isn't stored as a text string, but as a number or another data type. Before using fromisoformat, you need to convert it to a string using the str function. For example, if my underscore date is an integer representing a date, use datetime.fromisoformat star my date. If it's coming from a database, you might need to adjust your database query or handle the data appropriately as it's retrieved. Missing or incorrect string formatting. Even if your data is a string, make sure it's in the correct ISO 8601 format. If your string has a different format, for example, October 27, 2024, fromisoformat won't work. You'll need to use starp time with a suitable format string, or find a way to convert the date string into the ISO 8601 format first. Unexpected, none values. If your date data sometimes contains none values, which represent missing data, you must add a check before calling fromisoformat. Use a conditional statement like, if my underscore date time equals sign datetime.fromisoformat, my underscore date. This avoids attempting to run fromisoformat on a none object. 4. Example and debugging. Consider this scenario. My underscore date equals sign 20241027. If we try write single quote datetime.fromisoformat, my underscore date, we'll get the error. The fix? My underscore datetime equals sign datetime fromisoformat stir my date. This only works if the integer is already in a format that can be parsed directly. Always check your data types and format using print type mydate and print mydate before calling fromisoformat to quickly identify and correct the problem. This approach helps isolate whether the issue stems from the data type or the string format itself. In summary, the type error fromisoformat argument must be str error is usually caused by providing a non-string value to the fromisoformat method. Carefully check your data's type and format, convert it to a string if necessary, handle potential none values, and ensure it conforms to the ISO 8601 standard to resolve this issue. Using print statements for debugging can be invaluable.